Shalom. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says Romans 9:6. It says, not as though the word of Yahweh hath taken none effect, but for they are not all Israel which are of Israel. And verse 7, neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. So the blessing is through Isaac on down to Jacob. But it says, you go back up to verse 6, it says, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel. And it says which are of Israel, because that's referring to 2/3. And then you go to the first part of the sentence, it says, for they are not all of Israel, because the Most High has his Israel that he has reserved from the beginning. And I wanted to grab that, because just because you're blessed with this truth don't mean that you're going to be saved in the end. Because if you go to Matthew 24:13, it says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So we must endure to the end to see the Most High salvation. Because if you go to Matthew 27 and 3, it says, then Judas, which had betrayed him, when he saw that he was condemned, repented himself, and brought again the 30 pieces of silver to the chief priests and elders, saying, I have sinned, and that I have betrayed the innocent blood. And they said, what is that to us? See thou to do that. And I wanted to bring that out because Judas was in the truth as well. So he was blessed with his spirit as well. So just because you got this truth don't mean that you're going to endure to the end. And this is Hebrews 10:38. It says, now the just shall live by faith. The just is the righteous, the elect. It says, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. So if you go back to Matthew 24:13, it says, he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. So, we got to endure to the end. But from this verse, it says, if any man draw back. So there's still time for people to draw back. So in order to be saved, we got to pray to endure to the end. And I just wanted to bring those verses out because, we got to be humble in this thing. Just because you got the spirit and the truth now, don't mean you always going to have it. So Lord willing, those edifying. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Shalom.